From the KBIA Newsroom in Columbia, I'm Kiana Fernandez. Some Missouri lawmakers are trying to change how ballot questions are revised, as KBIA's Alex Gribb reports. Right now, Missourians can sue to have bill summaries rewritten by a judge.
Washington Republican Representative John Simmons' bill would change that, forcing the judge to send the summary back to the Secretary of State, who get up to 3 chances to write language that passes muster before the judge does any rewriting. Kansas City Democratic Representative Eric Woods, who voted no on the bill, says the legislation is another Republican attempt to restrict ballot initiatives.
They view it as a challenge to their power and control, and so they're trying to roll it back.
Simmons argues changing the current system would stop courts from overstepping the legislative process. I'm Alex Gribb, KBIA News.
Monsanto has proposed a nationwide settlement to resolve claims the popular weed killer Roundup causes non-Hodgkin lymphoma. Sarah Fenton in St. Louis reports a city circuit will need to approve the more than $7 billion settlement before anyone can receive payouts.
Roughly 125,000 plaintiffs have sued Monsanto, alleging exposure to Roundup ingredient glyphosate caused cancer in them or their loved ones. Monsanto's disputed the link between the weed killer and cancer, but officials with Monsanto's parent company, Bayer, say they want to resolve the lawsuits that have amassed against the agribusiness giant. The proposed settlement would award money to plaintiffs based on their type of exposure, age of diagnosis, and kind of lymphoma they developed. The U.S. Supreme Court has agreed to take on Monsanto's appeal that challenges the legal basis for many Roundup-related claims. I'm Sarah Fenton.
1 in 5 Missouri drivers were uninsured in 2023, according to the latest numbers from U.S. News and World Report. As Julie Denechet reports from Kansas City, Missouri was one of the worst rates in the country.
The study found a number of factors that contribute to the number of uninsured drivers. There's stagnant minimum wages, high employment rates, and the high cost of living. Rachel Brennan covers insurance for U.S. News and World Report. She says it can be tempting to drop insurance to save money, but the consequences can be high.
That's not even touching what happens if you're at fault in an accident and you cause damage to somebody else and you don't have any insurance.
Brennan says drivers can purchase coverage that offers protection if you're hit by a driver without car insurance. I'm Julie Denechet.
This year's Hispanic Capital Day, designed to bring legislative attention to Missouri's Hispanic residents, brought more than 200 people to Jefferson City. Gabriel Cardenas is chairman of the board for the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce of St. Louis. He says he came to promote the community's business contributions to the state.
I think that we are a growing community that cannot be ignored anymore, and that in order for our Missouri's future to be bright, that we need to be included.
Democratic Representative Ashley Ani is one of the state's few Hispanic legislators. She encouraged attendees to advocate for their communities and consider running for office. I'm Kiana Fernandez, KBIA News, Columbia.